Enough. Can you hear me last night? Sniper. Can you
Yeah, I
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Yeah, my internet messing up. My internet is messing up. So I'm gonna get my other phone. Hope it's working. But yeah, we know about these undercover pastors around here, right? But there's you know that 30% of the women that goes to worship service, the 13% is the status says 13% of those do not even watch sex tapes. That leave 87% of that got a secret behind closed doors. And we know how they are. They are ashamed of how they act behind closed doors. I don't see how married women could be ashamed of how they act behind closed doors going to church. Going to church. I can see some of them women that are not married, but in a situationship with a boyfriend and living together, and that's kind of frowned upon. But at the same time, you should be scared of your own sexuality, even if you will go to church. But I understand if you're not married to that person, yes. But if you're married to that person, you should be scared of your own sexuality, what you do in your bedroom. And one, nobody should know about it. Now, you got a problem if you go run your mouth to your friends, whatever, and they know what's going on in your bedroom, then you got a problem. Then you got a problem. What you have to say about it tonight?
Listen, what goes on behind closed doors should be behind closed doors. Um, Now, if you out there behind closed doors with multiple people throughout the week, that's a different story. But other than that, what goes what goes on behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. Um, and I don't think it's related to. I don't think it relates to anybody that's going to church or anything like that. But if we're gonna stick to the subject, then yeah, I could see how they. But I don't see why they would be so what you call it so paranoid because again, I mean that's your business behind closed doors.
Yeah, like I said, that's your business behind closed doors. But you know how some of these the elders in the church look at some of these men and women that are not married, right? You know how they look at them with their turned up nose, like they ain't did the same thing that the people that are married have done. And I'm like, you shouldn't be ashamed. But I tell you what, some people should be ashamed. But some of the stuff they be wearing to church. I don't see someone with got no minister going to church. It said come as you are, right? But why are you
Yeah.
going to church? Why are you going to church just like you go to the club?
Well, some of these some of these ladies they can go. I mean, now if you go wearing some tight show everything you got, your cleavage is hanging out. And you know, we always had that one sister that went to the one sister at church. As always, the got a cleavage out, got everything, um, showing and everything. So it's what you do, but and you got to expect the elders are going to say something. You got to expect the elders to say something. You're just not going to be able to walk in church without elders. They're going to talk amongst themselves, or they got the brave ones that come and talk to you right away. What's going on, you new?
Hey, but yeah. Hey, the fun thing you said that is that, and they talk about them, right? But at the same time, you might see an elder out there wearing something she ain't supposed to be wearing too.
No, I never seen no elder wearing nothing out there she not supposed. Not no elder. Now, I know I know the elders that I've been around. They wear that stuff. They wear the same, not the same dresses with the big hats all the time.
Yeah, you can. Hey, look at them. They wear them big hats. You sit behind one behind those, you can't see nothing. You can't see nothing.
And,
But
and see a doggone thing.
you know, and I look at it as some of them. Yeah, some of them. I would say this right here. Some of them are the biggest freaks. You know what I'm saying? But you'll never know it because there's some people that ain't gonna tell it. The only way somebody gonna know is somebody gonna tell it.
Well, I mean, unless y'all have some type of agreement, and you find out that way.
Yeah, that's that's the sad part about it though. Uh, I'm trying to set my camera up since I couldn't get the other thing to work. Get on here. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Get on there. Don't move. Shit. I just fuck it. I just leave it like this. I just leave it like this. I just leave it like this. But I tell you this though, Snipe. But that ain't the pastors and the deacons and the men at church, they get caught up. You see what I'm saying? That's all you see on the headlines. But we know there's a few, not many. That's a few. Don't did what the pastor done did. But yeah, the pastor I got, the pastor, the choir leader, the head of the deacon, head of the usher board, the men don't get called out. But yet they don't want to call out women. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. You gonna put the head of the church or whoever male at that church. You gonna put him out there. My way gonna put the woman out there too. It ain't like he did it by himself. He did it by himself.
But you got to think of the history of church. Um, a lot of these folks, um, it was men driven, if you know what I mean. It's men driven. So you the first person who messes up, they're gonna look at it differently because it's a man's thing. Um, oh, I'm by myself now. Um, yeah, so I'm by myself. Oh, there goes D Truth. Okay. Um, but it's not fair. There's a lot of things that goes on in this country that a man can do and not get away with it, and a woman can. For the longest time, you think about it. There was a lot more of there's a lot more of women getting in trouble by sleeping with younger um, people in schools and stuff, and it just and you'll see the men on the TV more than you see the women on the TV. But come to find out, men or women been doing this uh, a lot longer than men have.
You right about that? You right about that?
Hey, so I was listening to your conversation. I don't know what church you guys have been attending, but I must say I got sat down when I was serving in ministry. And it was a fellow church person that was a friend. It was a friend only. And I allowed him to stay in my extra room in my house. And they sat me down because they said, quote unquote, the appearance of evil was there. Like we were doing something, but he had other, hold on a second.
How she come on
He
the
had other,
on
he had other like females that he was friends with. And then my cousin, she's not my biological cousin, she got pregnant by a guy, and she was a vocalist. They sat her down. But the guy that got her pregnant continued on in ministry. They never reprimanded him, they only reprimanded her. And I don't want to say, but a leader's son was running around here doing the hokey pokey with a lot of the girls in the church. The girls were shamed, but the leader's son was never shamed or called out on the things that he was doing. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you'll sit us down, but you won't reprimand the guys that are out here, doing stuff. I don't think that is fair. I don't know exactly what you guys were dealing with, but we as women, we get sat down, we get shamed. And if there's a guy that's in leadership that they want to push forward, and you see a lot of pastors, male pastors out here that's making side children, they're making children on their wives, and the wives choose to forgive because that's what the Bible says. You have a lot of men, depending on what church you're going to, Kojic or Baptist or whatever it is, Episcopalian, all those different, depending on the church that you're going to, women are shamed. They're told, if your husband is out there cheating, that you should let him cheat. You should stay with him regardless, no matter how many nights he stay out with the side chick. I mean, I've seen so much stuff in the church to the point where it really pushed me away from church. And I was very, very active in the church. You couldn't find me on a Tuesday night or a Thursday and Friday, not at choir rehearsal or Sunday morning doing 2-3 services. You couldn't find that. But when I started seeing and opening my eyes, and the Lord started saying, open your eyes, and I started opening my eyes and seeing the things that was going on. And I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't fair, especially when I got hit and I was just trying to make sure that nobody was being homeless. I didn't have no interest in this person. This person didn't have no interest in me, and everybody knew it, but they needed somebody to embarrass, and I was the number one target. And then you asked, why are so many women freaky in the church? Because they're busy doing their thing, telling those little hot tail girls not to do as I do, but do what I say. And you got this girl, her body's developing, or a grown woman, and she's having these feelings, and she's watching all these men getting busy up in the church. So, hey, she want to release her potential too.
Yeah. And I just found this right here. It said that, I don't know, just he or she that wrote this will say church girl are the freakiest, but we'll say it's more about rebelling against what was or is taught to them, if anything. Then it goes on saying, during their college years, a handful of girls acting like they were Mother Teresa when behind doors they went wild like Mother Magdalene. You see what I'm saying? Plenty girl profiles on Facebook and Instagram have religious statement about serving Jesus, loving the Lord. And what's wild is that that personally how know how some of these ladies get down, especially those who parted away Sodom and Gomorrah style on Saturdays, and then raise their sins, rinse their sins away in collection plates on Sundays.
I think it depends on who you are as a whole. Not every female. One of the things, like when I was single, I had married women telling me, "Hold on, baby, hold on." And one day I got mad. I said, "Hold on a second yourself." And everybody got quiet because I got kind of loud and agitated. I said, "You got a pair of thighs in the bed next to you every single night." I said, "Me, I don't have that. When I have that feeling, I have to fight through it. And if I can't fight through it, I'm going to find a way to satisfy that feeling." I said, "You don't need to be a married woman telling a single woman to hold on. You've been married 30 years. I said, you need to get another single woman that know how to hold on, that know what it's like to have that feeling, that knows how to battle and pray and get on her knees and help me get through when I feel like I want to go out there and play Jane in Tarzan's jungle." You know what I'm saying? So that's where I feel like the church goes wrong. You can't have me up in the ministry and I'm a single woman and you telling me, "Oh, don't have, sex with nobody," but you laying down and you can roll on top of your man any given time. Don't do me like that. Give me a singles ministry. And even with the singles ministry, it's still, the leaders still fall. They still slip and fall. Nobody's perfect. We're never going to be perfect. So as far as freakiest, I would say the men are the freakiest because they could tear down 7, 8, 10 females in the church and they won't say a word. And the women will be sat down and shamed and called this and said that about them. And it's ridiculous. How you knew, I'm sorry. But I mean, I don't know if Tony's ever experienced that or not.
I've been in big, and a lot of this stuff is about, a lot of this stuff is these big churches that do that. I've been going to small churches for a long time now, so um, I can't relate to the stuff that you're saying right now. Um, but you got to understand too. Uh, the women back in the day,
So
you got to think.
let me
Women
ask
were
you a
taught.
question, Tony. Let me ask you, Tony, a question before you begin. So answer me this. You're the pastor, okay? You're the pastor of a church, and I'm gonna ask this question to Armando. I want all three of you guys' opinion on this, if I can, if I may. May I?
If you want, I mean, it's not my panel.
No, I'm just being respectful. So you have a young man and you have a female, and this young man is knocking down females like he knocking down bowling pins, right? And the
Oh,
pastor sees the little girl, the female, and she's flirtatious, but she haven't yet done anything. But it's the appearance to the pastor, so he tells her, "You can't serve in ministry. You have to go back to square one." But he know that this dude is knocking females down. Tony, how would you handle that as a pastor?
Well, me as a pastor, my thing is it's none of my business what you do outside of the church. I'm going to give you the word. Um, I'm going to pray for you, but outside the church, I mean, what can somebody do outside of the church? Now, uh, if you're doing this while in church, that's something different. That's something way different. If the dude in the church, I think that, but you got to think about this: the time period where it happened, um, where everybody was judgmental as or what people do in church.
It's still the same way.
I can't.
Maybe not in your church. Maybe not in your church. As you said, you've been to smaller churches, but even still, you still have the same thing where women are being judged, but the men are being overlooked. So since you said it's none of your business, Mondo, how would you handle a situation that I explained to you?
Okay, repeat that again. Explain it to me again, if you don't mind.
Okay, you're the pastor of a church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have this young man, he's knocking females down like bowling pins, just bam bam, he's just getting it in. So there's a female, let's say she slip up and mess around one time, but this dude is out here planting trees everywhere. Not pregnancy, but he planting trees everywhere. Would you sit her down and let him keep on planting trees, or what would you do as a pastor? Because I don't think it's fair that she gets reprimanded.
Well, first of all, I'm not reprimanding anybody. Long as they're not doing anything like threatening to harm someone, another church member, or bullying another church member, or anything like that. And as far as like what like if they're two grown adults, okay, the young man, I would bring him in, and I would bring him into the pastor study, and I would have a talk with him. Okay, I wouldn't push my weight around on him and say, oh, you better do this, or you better not do that, or you better not. I wouldn't do it like that, but I would talk to him. I would talk to the young man and let him know it's not a good idea to be out here, like dealing with a whole bunch of different females, because you know, bad things can occur when you're doing that. A lot of negative things can occur when you do that. The young
Right.
lady, I would have a talk with her and tell her to, maybe you want to think about valuing your body, uh, instead of just putting yourself out there like that. But I would not, one thing I would never do if I was a pastor, and I see a lot of pastors, especially in the small churches, they have a habit of doing this, and that's, shaming
Yes.
the members in front of everybody. I've seen that, growing up
Yes.
as a kid. And I grew up in a small church. D Troop will tell you that his church was a little bigger than mine, but it would be considered small neighborhood churches. But mine was very, very small. And I remember there was situations where the pastor would embarrass a few church members, and I never agreed with that. I never agreed with that. Now, I just want to make a statement as far as like the subject. Why are church women the most freakiest women behind closed doors? You gotta remember, a lot of these women that are in the church, they didn't start off being in the church. Okay, they were divorced at one time. They were a lot of them, they were out there club hopping or whatever. A lot of the women that you see in the church, they're ex strippers. They're ex strippers, the ex prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? They had
Drug
another
addicts.
life. They had another. I'm speaking from my experience, bro. I'm speaking from my experience.
Oh no,
Okay.
that was me. I said
No,
drug
I'm
addicts.
talking to
That's
him.
it.
He's shaking his head. I'm speaking from my
Oh, I didn't
experience,
see
bro.
that.
You know what I'm
Oh, my
saying? This
bad.
this my story. I'm speaking from my
I was,
experience. Okay.
I was just over here
I
just
feel you, but
amazed.
I'm speaking from my experience, what I observed as far as like, females that used to be promiscuous back in the days, like 20, 25 years ago, they're in the church now. Females that were like that was on top of convertibles during Freakniks, shaking their behinds and stuff like that, they're in the church now. A lot of them girls that was dancing at Club Nikki, when Club Nikki was open back in the 90s, it's been closed down since 99. But a lot of them females that were stripping back in the 90s, they're in the church now. And I know that for a fact. I know some that were, they were out there at one time, but now they're in the church. Okay. So um another reason is, you got a lot of women that were divorced. Now they're in the church. Uh and the thing about it with women, now I'm not saying all women, but I'm saying a lot of them, they go to church to try to, put on a show. They go to church to be seen. If you don't believe me, look at what they're wearing now. It used to be a time when women would dress respectable going to church. Now they wearing like mini skirts. They're wearing like tight jeans. You know what I'm saying? Thigh high boots. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they dressing like they're going to a club now. So, you know, it's true. You know, women that be in the church, they do tend to be the freakiest ones. And now, as far as like men smashing and the females in the church, that usually be either the pastor or the men on the deacon board. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a couple of the ushers. You know what I'm saying? But most of the men in the congregation, a lot of the men, I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of the men in the congregation, they are kind of like that goes to church on a regular, like the choir director or the minister of music or whatever, especially them, they usually in the closet. A lot of them in the closet, and they ain't trying to get with them females. They ain't trying to get with them females. You know? So.
What church you go to, bro?
You just said you go to a small church.
I've been to big churches
So,
too, but I've been saying,
yeah, but you just said before I started talking, bro. You just said you went to a small church. So how would you know? How would you know?
Because I said,
but I'm just saying. Church, I mean, I'm quite sure you had everybody done been to a big church or a small church or whatever. But bro, I ain't the only one that would come up here and tell you this.
I'm just asking.
There are a lot of dudes,
bro.
a lot of dudes, a lot of dudes that are single that go to that be in the church, down there every Sunday. A lot of them dudes in the closet. Most of the dudes that go to church that the women would end up getting with. That's how they end up getting with a married man, because them the ones that be straight.
I'm giving you a perfect example. Well, you know, church I went to. You remember Reverend rest in peace, you know, passed away. That said something in church.
Reverend Upshaw passed away.
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he did. But I said something in church one Sunday morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went on by did what he had to do, but after church service, he called me to the pastor study. And he said, "Oh, I know what you said. You was in the moment, but don't do it again." You see what I'm saying? Not in front of everybody, but by ourselves. And I see both y'all side what you said, Sniper, or what you said, Rondo. Yeah, don't just talk to the female. Talk to the man too. Go around. You can see the man way the female present herself. That's how everybody gonna look at her. Although she might not be like that. But on the man's side, on the man's part of it, you can bring him in the office, church, pastor study, bring him in the pastor study. Sit down there, you go out doing all this with these different females. You don't know who they been with. And you might catch something. Then if you're not using protection, guess what? What you gonna do when you wind up pregnant?
Well, that's why I said when Together asked, when she threw the question at me, that's why I said in that order, I would bring the young man in privately into the pastor study, and I would have a conference with him. I would have a one-on-one talk with him as a pastor, because the men, we are supposed to be the leaders of the community. So that's why I would have that talk with him, that long, thorough talk with him at first. With the young lady, it would be more like giving fatherly advice to her, like big brotherly advice to her. Because the thing about it is the wrong approach to use to a female when you try to come at her and tell her how to handle her business or tell her
Yeah.
what to do, how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
With a female, especially a young female, you want to approach them. You want to approach them, like give them fatherly advice, big brotherly advice. You don't want to, just the talk would be different with the young man versus the young lady. The talk would be totally different. The young man, it's like I'm gonna be kind of like a little hard on him because you're supposed to be one of the leaders of the church. We're grooming you to be the leader of the church. You're supposed to become the leader of the community.
Yeah.
So what kind of example are you setting by going out here, messing around with this woman, that woman, this woman, that woman? What example are you setting?
Yeah.
I got some pushback for you, Armando. Why would you treat the situation? Okay, you're not talking. I can't hear you, Armando.
I'm not talking. I'm waiting on you to go ahead and say what you got to say.
I thought you was talking because I saw your hands moving.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm waiting on you to get all the way done because you be pausing every 5 seconds.
Okay,
go ahead.
And you be long-winded too.
Yeah,
bro.
but I know what I'm gonna say. I don't have to.
All right,
hey,
I don't have to
that's
sit up here and think about what I got to
big
say.
brother.
Oh,
big
well,
brother.
That's why
Come on, y'all.
I don't pause in between my sentences.
Come on, y'all.
Because I know what I'm gonna say. I said what I said. I said what I mean. I don't have to think about it.
Big brother.
Okay,
big brother.
Hey, that's you. You get me
Come
with
on,
that.
y'all.
All right.
Don't make
look.
Go ahead and say it.
Listen, what is your problem today, bro?
I ain't got no problem, bro. I ain't got no problem.
But anyways, the question I was asking you is that why would you treat the female different and they doing the same thing? Why would you do it differently? That's just a question I have for all the men is why would you treat the female differently when you can be firm and say, listen, your lifestyle is not this, it will be this way. Why would you treat it differently?
Okay. Let me start over. No, I'm gonna start by asking you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Who is supposed to be the leader of the house? Who's supposed to be the leader of the home? Who's supposed to be the head of the home?
The leader of the home should be the man of the house.
Okay. Who is supposed to be the leader of the community?
The community, it should be again, it could be a man or a woman. But
who was supposed to stand up and be the leader traditionally? Who's supposed to be the leader of the community?
Traditionally, it should be a man.
Okay, all
right. Traditionally.
Because if you ask any other demographic that question, they're gonna immediately tell you the man. You ask a Latino woman, she goes, man. White woman, man. Even your friends, she didn't waste no time. My husband, the leader of the house.
But you're not.
They don't waste no time. That is why, I would handle the situation totally different with the young man versus the young lady, because the young man is supposed to be one day he's going to be the leader of the community. When we're all gone and we pass away, the young man is going to step up. These young men are going to have to become leaders of our community. They're going to have to become leaders of their household. So therefore, the talk would be a little different with them.
You can't be firm with
versus with the young lady.
Okay.
But my thing is, I see a lot of women getting shamed though. They don't do that necessarily. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, D-True.
I see what you're saying, Armando, and I'm just not pushback, but nowadays it's just like we're teaching the kids differently. young adults differently. And you remember back in the day when you are at the, we teach our boys to go and, travel the world, do this, do that, get your education, do what you can, have fun, and then marriage, and then slow down and finally get, married and all that stuff. But you got to do all this first before you get married and blah, blah. But we tell our daughters totally the opposite. And when it comes to being disciplined, when it comes to certain things, when it comes in the church, I think it should be, even though, like, I agree with you, men are the leaders, but it should be on the same scale. Hey, listen, women, you are held at a high standard in this church, just like men are. And I know, because as you can tell, in 2024, a lot of women are becoming pastors of churches. A lot of women are taking that role, that responsible role, that head leader role in the church. When back in the day, it couldn't happen. So that's why reason why I ask you, why would you have those? Because again, yes, traditionally a man should be the leader, right? But this day and age, women are stepping up and being leaders too. And they're not going on that traditional role.
You know why? You know why? Because a lot of these men are not leaders, especially this new generation, this new age of men.
Yep.
They're becoming beta. They're taking a back seat to women. They're not standing on business. And the women have to, a lot of these women have to get out and they have to fend for themselves. You got men running off, leaving the family, leaving the kids and stuff. So women have to step up and not only be the mother, but now they got to be the mother and the father to the child. They got, especially if it's a boy, they got to teach the boy, they basically, no father in the home. Father ran off and left. They got to teach the boy, raise him into being a man. So that's why you're seeing a lot of that now. The women, they can't really depend on men because you don't have really many men leaders in the community.
Yeah. But at the same time,
and the reason why my approach would be different with a young man versus a young lady is because your approach is always going to be different. Can't nobody tell me that their method, their parenting, your parenting, you're going to discipline the daughter the same way you discipline the son. You're going to be harder on the boys than you are on the girls. You know why? Because when them boys become grown men, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna have to fend for themselves. They're gonna have to learn everything. You're gonna have to teach them everything, what it means and what it takes to be a man in this world. Well, girls, you can gradually bring them along because 50-50, they could end up being single and having to fend for themselves. The other 50 percentage, they could end up going out to college, meeting a young man, falling in love with him, and getting married and being someone's wife. But them boys, you're gonna have to raise them to be leaders. You're gonna have to raise them to be men, because the minute they turn 18 or when they decide to leave home, they are gonna have to defend for themselves as men. And it's a lot harder out here, especially with the black ones. The world is a lot harder.
As a parent who have younger, a little bit younger than your babies, I kind of try to do both, treat both ways, because, and the reason why I did it is because it's hard out here for both males and females of color. Don't care if you light skin or not. It's hard out here, and you have to know how to defend yourself, female and male wise. So I kind of gave the same speech because I didn't want my daughter to settle for anything or anyone. I want her to go out and put her foot in this world too, just as though I want my son to go out and put his foot in this world. And when my two youngest ones get older, it's just going to be the same speech. Because, again, I don't want nobody out there to be able to take advantage of my daughter, and I don't want nobody to take advantage of my son either. So the conversation with my kids, and I'm probably 1%, and it probably had to do a lot with me being a veteran, is that I taught them the same. My kids, as my daughter, it might be slower at it, but everybody knows how to change a tire. Everybody knows how to go and negotiate doggone to get a good deal on a car. Everybody knows who to look for as a role model, who not. That's the only reason I think that and again, my kids also know, hey, listen, your first couple of years, and I'm not saying going around and spreading your legs or putting your third leg in anything and everything. Not saying that part about having fun, but go out and have fun, start your career, do what you got to do, and then when you feel right to settle down, you feel right to settle down. But don't go out here spreading your legs for everybody. Don't go out here throwing your third leg in everybody's face.
Okay. This is the thing I had right here, right? You know how I don't care if the pastor is a man or a woman, right? I don't care the board, digging board, the choir. This is where I have a problem with it, right? Some try to preach to us and others, and why we don't have our stuff together. But guess what? They don't have theirs together either. They doing the same thing we've been doing. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like the gospel song, right?
We've been doing the same thing we've been doing.
You know
who you're referring to?
I said some people in the church that in that role, that ushers, the mothers, the deacon, the pastor, the people that lead the choir, whatever. Someone to try to give you some advice, to this right here, but yet you see them out there doing this. You might be out somewhere. You might go out somewhere. You see them doing the same thing, drinking, whatever. How you gonna tell me to do something, not to do something, when you out there doing the same thing that I was doing? How the way you gonna tell me to sweep around my door when you got a whole bunch of garbage around yours?
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Okay. That's why my approach would be more like, okay, big brotherly advice. I'm not finna judge you or embarrass you like I've seen some people in the church do to others. And I've mentioned this before in the past, like, bullying takes place a lot in the church. I've seen it firsthand. Even when I was a kid, I used to see it a lot, where the elders would bully the younger members and vice versa. Younger members bully the elder and disrespect the elder members. But if an older person gives you some advice, okay, you remember, man, you remember Billy Cream. You remember him, right? Did you?
Yeah, I remember.
From back home. Okay, all right. Now remember, he would give the young man in the neighborhood advice. He would stop and talk to you for like 10, 15 minutes or whatever. And we all knew Billy, we all knew he was a drunk, but
Yeah.
I didn't just dismiss him. Oh man, you an alcoholic. How you gonna tell me what to do or how to run my business? I sat there and listened to him, because see, the thing about it is, when people do that, their heart is in the right place. They mean well. What they're trying to do is tell you, look, you young, you got your whole life ahead of you. You can do better than me. Yeah, I'm effed up right now, but that don't have to be you. This, what you looking at right now, this don't have to be you. You could be better than what you're looking at now. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you seen me at the juke joint, getting drunk, hanging out with the ladies, but that don't have to be you, young man. You could be at a college somewhere, making something of yourself when you graduate from high school. This drinking thing, hey, it ain't all what it cracked up to be. Look, I'm having health problems, but you young, and I'm telling you, before you even get started, don't go down the road that I'm going. That's how I would take it. And a lot of times people like that, they doing their thing, but they give advice to young people because they don't want them going down the same road that they going down. They don't went down. They feel like that person can do better than them. It's just like a lot of them dudes, man, that was slinging and trapping back in the days. You know what I'm saying? And like one dude, man, he drove the sharpest rides, wore the sharpest clothes and everything, man. He was like a ghetto hero to us. And when I, just talking, saying, he gave me a ride home from school one day. I was like, man, shoot, man, one day, man, I won't be balling like you. He was like, no, you don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this, man. He was like, look, Amos, man, go on to school, go on in the military, make something of yourself, man. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be like me, because, this is just for the moment. This ain't 9 times out of 10. This ain't gonna end well for me, and it didn't. He ended up getting popped. And he went down for about like 30-some years, bro.
Yeah.
So,
right.
A lot of times, man, it ain't that they being. I know to a lot of people it seems like, okay, well, yeah, they hip. Yeah, you a hypocrite. You doing this. How you gonna tell me? But a lot of times, man, they heart is in the right place. They just don't want to see you going down the same road that they're going down. That's the way I look at
it. Sniper together.
I mean, what do you think together? Together. I mean, what do you think about it?
I think what you said was 100%, because you do have people that'll be like, "Come here, young blood. Come here. Don't do that. Go to school." And I've actually watched a guy in my neighborhood. The neighborhood drunk told him, "Don't do this. Don't do." He was like, "Man, screw you. You were drunk," and he started throwing rocks at him and teasing him. And I got real mad, and I'm like, "Don't do that. Don't do that." But the kids that sat there and listened, they went off and they got their own businesses today. They're thriving. And they went back, like when they go back to the hood, they would go back and bless them up. You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for him, they didn't have a daddy in the home. But he was someone that would speak to them and would tell them, my life messed up. I didn't listen to good advice. And you see where I'm at right now. And I'm just trying to, we need more Black entrepreneurs. We need more Black lawyers and judges. And I mean, he would just sit there, and I never said anything. When he talked to my kids, I let them. Like, go ahead, speak on. Tell them something. Their daddy ain't smart enough to tell them, so you tell them. I agree with you. Yeah, if their daddy wasn't smart enough to tell them, so somebody, I don't care if you are drunk, tell me. You might see a daggone collision coming, and I'm going to turn my head and tell you to shut up. There I go, right in the middle of a collision. He tried to tell me it was a manhole, and I told him, "Shut up, you drunk." I could have avoided falling in that manhole.
Hmm. Sniper?
That's all I got to say.
What's up?
Oh, I thought you were coming when I said.
It was a lot
Yeah.
said.
He probably eating a sandwich.
Already ate it. Peanut butter
He
jelly.
couldn't hear through the chews.
It was a crunch. It was a crunch. Hey, listen. You know what? It's it's crazy to say that you follow examples of people when they tell you not to, or you do as they say and not as they do. Um, a lot of people, you can follow people that has been through the mud already, and and they're going to show you, as long as they show you what not to do. I don't have a problem with it, but I'm still stuck on this. I'm kind of still stuck on the conversation we was having about teaching, going at it different ways. I see the big brother approach. I see the big, the mentor approach, but I just think that if you address things the same way, it's going to be. I think my personal opinion and my judgment that it will be beneficial for both. If you don't beat around the bush with one, or be lax, not lax again, be soft with one and go at another one. And that's just the way I feel on that.
I disagree.
I know. I don't say
I
anything that makes people
disagree.
agree with.
I feel like this. If Mondo is talking to a male in the church, telling him, "Man, you can't be slinging your sausage around here like that," like just saying man stuff, and then he come to me like, "Girl, you can't just be throwing that cat around." There's a language that men have where it's not offensive to other men. And it's like me coming to you like, Sniper, don't be putting that sausage in other girls, you know what? You be like, wait a minute, there ain't no way for no woman to talk to me. So you have to be a little, you can dress it up in a different manner. And if you want to make it mean the same thing, because we women are very, very, very sensitive. And if you talk to me like you talking to a man, you may hurt my feelings and I may shut down. And I'm not knowing that you're coming from a place of love. So you have to talk to me according to who I am and where I'm at. So I don't agree with you in that sense. And I'm not trying to be funny, but you can't come to me talking to me like you would talk to a dude. I'm going to get defensive, and we probably will have some words that don't need to be said because I'm not understanding your lingo and the way you're coming at. That's the military in you. So you would have to like take the military out of your base and out of your voice when you come to me. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense, Sniper?
Yeah, both of y'all make sense. I'm just saying it. Never mind. Okay, you know what? I don't deal with sensitivity. Um, I don't deal with a lot of. I want to say breaking somebody's, hurting somebody's feelings, because my approach would be different, but my wording would be the same across the board. That's probably what I'm saying. My approach would be different, knowing that females, and also I will also have a female with me to have this conversation, because maybe that female can calm down. But I think, like I said, I think my approach would be different, but my wording would probably be the same.
But then if you're gonna have a female with you, you gotta make sure it's a female that female can relate, like will listen to, and won't feel threatened. Because you can get some females that will come and have like a condescending attitude, or she'll think that she's better than, or maybe she has a certain reputation. It would have to be somebody that person would feel comfortable having that conversation with. So that's what makes it difficult too. I'm telling you, if I sat down and I took my time to write a book about my church experiences and call it what I already titled it, Church Hurt, and you read through it, you'd be like, dang, I should have been turned away from the church. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same like it used to be. You know, you sit there, you shame the woman, but the man could do what he want to do. You know, and when I saw that title, "Wow, Church Females Freaky," like I said, you label them freaky. The men are freakier because they out there laying more pipe than the plumber.
Yeah, but it,
Go
I
ahead.
guess I'm more protecting of females. Um, I don't know. This subject is kind of a tough one a little bit because I don't believe, like I said,
You right. It is tough.
because it's one of those where you're okay. Yeah, there are some freaky females. What do you do? There's freaky females all over the world. But like you said, it's hey, there's a lot more male females in here, male that are freakier than doggone dudes all over the place.
I
He said
mean,
female.
I mean that's you know that's by nature. That's by nature. You know what I'm saying? Women, when it comes to that right there, women are held to a higher standard. You know why? Because women are the gatekeepers when it comes to sex. They tell you when, what time, how it's going to be done, whether or not it's going down. They are the gatekeepers of when it comes to sex. They have the final say so. That's why women are held to a higher standard when it comes to that.
Glad I was a good girl.
Right. It's like I'm gonna switch gears a little bit right quick. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit right quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know where I live at the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do sometimes when I go places, there's a church on one side of the street, either a liquor store next, on the other opposite side of the street, or the church by a strip club?
In the state of Georgia, it ain't supposed to be no church. It ain't supposed to be no strip club within what a certain feet from the
Yeah.
church.
Uh,
So as a community, y'all can come together and get that strip club closed down.
Yeah, but you know, it see like there's a church across the street and there's a liquor store across the street too. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, what sense is that? What do that? How do that make any sense to put a church across from a liquor store or put a liquor store across from the street for the church?
That's
And
that's the genocide of our community. The genocide agenda of our community. Put as many liquor stores as in our community as possible, and let us drink ourselves to death, or drink to the point where we go out and do something crazy or stupid to get in trouble.
then they put it on the outside, either next to the church or across the street from the church building, rather.
And they're some of their best customers are the people that's gonna walk out of that church at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Mm-hmm. You know I'm telling the truth, bro.
Hey, and that's just the question I had. That's the question I had to ask right there. And like we said, is yeah, men gonna do what a man gonna do, right? Go ahead, this right here with different women. We know that go on, but at the same time, there's some women outside church, inside church, is doing the same thing the men are doing. Can't
Okay.
deny that. Can't deny that. But
Well,
yet,
yeah.
think about it. Let go to church for example. How many women did say that a pastor who is a woman that is a pastor and did say they have as a pastor has done been called out on social media or TV? I'll wait.
But I want to know, why is it so much on the women when you look at the stories, it's always the male pastors, especially down in the Carolinas. Oh my God, them pastors be laying pipe and be having the most beautiful wives at home. And then when you look at them booger wolf side chicks, them things look like Alabama porch monkeys. I'm like, what the hell
Oh,
was you thinking?
Get off of
hey,
my
together,
get off of my
together.
phone.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted together. The pastor wife get it in too. Don't get it twisted.
I understand that, but the pastor, but it seems like you got a something with females, because it's like it's always the female this, the female that, the female this, and I'm like, why is it so much? Never mind.
Let me get in here together. Let me get in here. Hey, D-True.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. It happens more frequently with male pastors. It happens more frequently with the deacons, more so the women on the motherboard. All right. Yes, there have been situations where the pastor wife has stepped out, but you know, and I know, brother, and a lot of people in here know, it's a reaction from being neglected by that pastor. That pastor was busy, smashing other women in the church, leaving that woman at home alone, all hot and bothered. He ain't giving her none. So what she gonna do? She got to get her needs satisfied. So she go out there and find her a little young buck to tighten her up.
On that backstroke.
But on the problem with that is, right there, two right do not make a wrong. Two wrong don't make a right. You know what I'm
Just say
saying?
you hate women. Just say you hate women.
No, I'm calling like I
feel
see.
what
I'm calling like I
saying.
see it. I'm calling like I see it.
I feel what you're saying,
men get called
but
out all
at
the
the
time.
same time, hold up. But at the same time, just like men have needs, women have needs too, bro. And if them needs ain't being met, bro, she gonna go and get her a little side dude.
I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question right here. I'm asking both of y'all this question right here. Okay. Do body counts matter?
No, that's my topic.
Does it matter?
It depends who you talking about. What you talking about?
Yeah, I already told you, man. It depends on number one, what era you came in. All right, when I mean era, I mean what if you came along in the 60s, 9 times out of 10, you was like Leave It to Beaver Cleaver days. You graduated from high school, went to college, met your sweetheart, and you got married, and you lived a simple life. If you came along in the 70s, you were smashing left and right. Because all they did was screw and have orgies and everything. That's all they did. Casual sex that entire decade. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That was the 70s. The 80s, Cosby. It settled down. You know what I'm saying? You went to high school. It kind of converted back to the 60s and the 50s. The 80s was more reserved. You was more reserved. The 90s got a little bit more wild, the booty shaking, rump shaking, and everything. The 90s kind of mirrored the 70s. Then you go into the 2000s, kind of piggybacked off the 90s. The 10s kind of calmed down and slowed down for whatever reason or whatever.
You think
it started calming down a little bit, huh?
You think it slowed down? I think it amped up.
I think compared to the
And
90s, now this era compared to the 90s, you know why, man? Because I see a lot of these young boys and girls, they ain't out here, they ain't doing it like how we were doing it. You know what I'm saying? I would have like 2-3 women in the car with me. These boys ain't doing it like that. They had on one little girlfriend. I see them all the time, man. They had one little girlfriend with them that they hang out with.
Well,
Yeah,
I
they
had to be
smashing, but they ain't doing it like we were doing it in the 90s.
oh,
They
yes,
ain't
they
doing
are.
it like that.
I'm saying, the men, the teenage boys or the men power out, the women show is.
See, told you everything reverts back to women. You hate women.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this like this. But like this, if you got a woman, if you and your woman together, all right. Now I'm gonna tell you like this. Ain't nothing wrong with your woman being a freak. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with dating a freak. Ain't nothing wrong being married to a freak. If you can satisfy her, now you got to be honest with yourself. When you first meet the female or whatever, I don't give a damn how fine she is. If you know you can't handle her, don't waste her time. Now, if you can, when I mean by handle her in the bedroom, I mean when you get done, you got to make sure she walking funny. You got to make sure she is too sore to go give it up to another man. And you ain't gonna have them damn problems. Most of the dudes that got them problems, they lacking in the bedroom. They ain't handling their business in the bedroom.
but my
2 minutes
question
later,
is,
2 minutes later, I mean, come on, man. And you getting yours, she ain't getting hers. What you think she gonna do? If it happens over and over and over, what you think? What you think gonna happen?
She probably do that anyway, regardless if she get hers.
No,
Lord.
bro.
See,
Now
see what I
that she's
mean?
sore. You beat that thing down, bro. She's sore, bro. Let me tell you something. You beat that thing down, bro. She's sore, bro. She ain't gonna have the energy to go to another dude.
Are we
She
talking
ain't
about
gonna have
church
the
women
energy to go
still?
to another dude.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
No, bro, we
Are we
done
Yeah.
talking
moved
about
on.
church women still? We
We,
talking about in
he,
general. 'Cause
he moved
Everything.
in general.
He moved the goalpost because he hate women. Every time
He can't
Armando
move.
say
I move.
something positive, he say something negative. But women, you need a woman that will get on you and ride your butt to the moon without a
You,
rocket and fuel,
That's the
and you will
problem.
change your
That's the problem
mind.
I'm talking about.
I'm gonna break
That's
this
the problem
down. I'm
about
gonna break.
women.
I'm gonna break this
They
down.
don't.
I'm gonna
See,
break this
they
down.
gotta say, hold on. Let me tell you right. That's the problem. See, when a man says what he sees and what he don't saw and what he don't saw and what other women have said about these women these days, some women don't want to see it that way.
No,
They will
but you
say
always
men
say something
like
negative
me. I
about
don't like
women.
men.
It's always.
I don't like women. I'm bashing women. No, I didn't say all women. I said some women. See,
No, every
that's
time
the
you have
difference.
a conversation, you always talking negative about women. I'm just saying, bro. You always women this, women
I'm
that,
talking like
women
I
this, women
said.
that.
Can I say something? Hold on, y'all. Let me just
Like I
slide in
said.
there real quick. Let me say something. The reason why a lot of men get cheated on, same reason why a lot of women get cheated on. All right, but number one, like our little sister always say, vet. A lot of men don't half-ass vet the women that they meet. They don't half-ass vet because we stimulated by what we see. You see that big booty and that smile, and them pretty legs and them pretty feet. That's all you go by. That's all you go by. Then when you get with her, you smash her. She put it on you. You end up falling in love. You didn't vet though. So you end up falling in love with her. You know she a freak. Instead of being honest with yourself, be like, oh, you know what? She ain't for me. She ain't for me. To smash it, we smash a couple times, we're good. But I'm gonna step back from. I'm gonna step back. You know, I'm gonna step back. Now you keep going, then you end up wiping the wrong woman. See, them red flags are gonna be there. Them red flags are gonna be there. One thing about it, a person gonna throw out them red flags. It's up to you whether or not to pay attention to them and then make a decision for you, or you're gonna ignore them red flags and sell a pipe dream to yourself that this person is gonna magically change just for you. But that person they are who they are. Now, like I said, nothing wrong with dating a freak, as long as you know you honest with yourself and you know you can handle her. If you know you can't handle her, smash it a couple of times and ghost her. That's the best advice I can give. That's the best advice I can give, because if you keep going, you keep dealing with her, you're gonna end up falling in love, and then somewhere later on down the line, even if somewhere later on down the line, she's gonna end up cheating on you.
That
because she ain't the right one for you.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean she ain't the right one for somebody else. She may not be for you.
Right.
Everybody can't handle no freak. Some men can. Some men can't.
That's why you gotta have those conversations. Go ahead, Sniper.
That logic can get somebody killed. I'll tell you that right now.
You knew always talking about somebody dying.
You do like picking on Sniper.
Right will get somebody killed off the rip. Just want to tell you that right now. That logic right there get. First of all, you playing with somebody's damn emotions.
Oh, you talking about and Ghoster? Yeah, that was kind of harsh.
Yeah. Hey, you playing with people's emotions. You got brothers and that you do that, and you got these chicks out here that's crazy enough, they'll kill you for you done smash, and you decide that you didn't want to be with her no more because and you're a freak. I'm a ghost you. Yeah, she gonna end up killing your ass.
But
I'm not talking to you, Sniper.
But the opposite side of that is there's some women out there that outside of that is there are women out there using men for what they got, then ghost them. That get you on the live, get you killed too.
Yeah.
So
Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. What's up, Nate, baby?
Salute, Nate. Salute to you, Nate. Hey.
What's up, Nate?
Hey, Travis Alexander, he didn't ghost Joe Aries. He kept going with Joe Aries, and he still ended up he got that work. He still ended up getting that work.
You better not ghost me. I'm telling you, you better not ghost me, because you will have a hard time. I'd be like, you could have just told me that I wasn't the one for you. That's all you had. You gonna get tired of replacing tires and shit. Don't you ghost me.
See, y'all, my
you said ghost, bro.
Okay, my way of ghosting ain't what you see on TV, where I would just
speak of the English.
All right. How would I do? I would just step back. I would step back.
You wouldn't tell me nothing? You wouldn't say, I can't handle you. You too much for me.
No, I would just step back.
That's still ghosting me.
I wouldn't know. You wouldn't know I was ghosting.
Yes, I would. Is you crazy?
I would slowly step away from you to protect my feelings, to keep myself from falling in love with you.
Okay, now let's say this scenario. Say there's a female, right? And she really digging you real tough. And she's too much, but she told you that she would never mess around on you. and you kept like dealing with her, even though you didn't satisfy her 100%, it was just you that she really, really wanted. Would you ghost her?
I wouldn't take that chance. Because if I know, I'm honest with myself, if I know I can't handle her, eventually, later on down the line, that's going to become a problem. No matter, I hear what
But what
she's
if it
saying, and
doesn't become
everything
a
she's saying,
problem?
we can't, look, eventually it will. Eventually it will. If
Nah,
I can't handle
I
you,
don't think
I
so. There are
uh,
women that will there are women that will settle and just be so happy that they got a good upstanding person in their life, and they've probably been dogged out, and you're such an all around good guy. She like, you know what if something happens to him in the future? Am I gonna just leave him? You know, like 'cause some conversations I've had with women, like they are too much for their husbands, but they're like, I think about it like this: he's a good man. He don't cheat. He don't hit me. He provides, and out in the street ain't nothing but trash. And then one girl was like, now just think about it. What if your husband falls sick and he can't perform? Are you gonna run out there and cheat? And everybody's like, no. So why do it now?
that's the thing, it's like you want to sit there and say, I'm a smash, smash, smash. We'll tell, hey, just smash for a little bit, and when if it's too much, then you leave. But is that all? Is that all what a relationship is about?
no,
What if
that's
that's your
not what a
blessing?
relate.
What if
No,
that's your
it's not.
blessing?
No, that's not what a relationship is about. But don't, I mean, anybody that want to sit up here and sugarcoat and act like the bedroom don't mean anything, or the bedroom can't lead to problems later on down the line, or lack thereof, bedroom action won't lead to problems later on down the line.
But
Come on.
let me ask you a question. The same
Because if
question.
that was the case, people wouldn't be cheating on folks.
Yeah,
You know what
people
I'm saying?
cheat
If that
on
was the case.
people
People
not
cheat.
just because of the bedroom
They
situation.
just
It
nasty.
could be a factor, but it's not going to be. That's the only thing people cheat on each other with. Um, but let me ask you this: you would at the same question, you with this young lady, and she has, I don't know, she's allergic to ointments and she can't get wet anymore. I don't know if that's a good thing to say, but uh, but that's your old lady. You care about your old lady. Do you get up and go out and cheat because she can't do that no more? Y'all been together for a while. I
That's
mean,
different. That's different. We already together. So for better, for worse, for sickness and health. You know what I'm saying? If it happens and we already together, then I'm not bouncing. I'm there for the long haul. Well, I'm talking about like if I meet a female and we kicking it and then we smash and then she's like off the chain freaky. I may hit it one more time and then after that I'm ghosting her. Because I'm not gonna sit here and set myself up for heartbreak later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that.
Mondo,
Me personally, my thing is, hold
Mondo,
up. The chemistry has to align all the way across. Chemistry, conversation, chemistry, as far as like being attracted to one another, chemistry in the bedroom, that counts too.
Mondo.
And
There's a stalker out there going to be waiting for your little black butt. She gonna have her wedding dress. She gonna be like, "Oh, girl," and what is that thin line between love and hate? She gonna
it,
she gonna come get your chocolate butt.
hey,
but you
I would just
are
have to take
so
that. I would just have to take that chance. I'm not going to set myself up for a heartbreak. I'm not going to set myself
But
up.
thing,
so if a young lady, y'all smashing, you got the chemistry going, but she just straight freakish and want to do it 5-6 times, let's say 2 or 3 times a day, or you as soon as you walk in the door, she like unzip and everything like that. but everything else is good. That's not gonna you gonna roll out. I don't know. I think I'd take that chance because you know you can always learn.
But
Yeah.
this thing I got right here, that all sound good and dandy about the love making part. Even if you married with a significant others, she or he gonna, or let me go say she go cheat. See, if
They
all day long,
Microphone is
if that
horrible.
happens,
right?
if that happens,
Is your
they was never
microphone, bro?
was yours in the first place. Go,
Is
go
your
ahead.
Oh, I ain't
Go
finished
ahead.
yet.
Go ahead.
well, it's not like you can't
You know what I
finish.
was about to say?
Hey, we're saying that you're
You know what I was
breaking
about
up,
to say?
bro.
No, your
The thing
microphone,
is,
bro.
but the thing is, the bottom line is, if he doing all he can, putting it down in the bedroom, making the money work, and
What?
she's still bored, and she's still bored, guess
Read the chat.
what?
We can't
Boy,
She gonna go
understand
back
you.
there and find somebody with that
ba-
service.
basically what he's saying is that if she's bored,
It's that motor. It's that motor. It's something you got hooked up that you need to unplug, bro. Because
yeah,
it starts off acting real good. When I first got up here, man, he was crystal clear. Then when he started doing all of that, that's when it started.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't because I'm trying to take it down. See, what I was saying was you can be doing all the stuff you supposed to be doing as a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
and you and she there by herself, and she like still not paying her
Let me
enough attention.
let me translate what let me translate what he just said, y'all. Let me translate what he just said. You know, I can understand. Been doing this for 5 years with him. All right. So what he's saying is, you could be a good husband, paying all the bills, you know, doing what you're supposed to do, faithful, taking care of all the bills, providing for her and everything, doing all the right things, and she would still go out and cheat. My answer to that, my brother, is she was never for you. Salute to you, DJ Chuck. You did number one. You did not vet her properly. You couldn't have. There's no way that you could have vetted her properly. All right, because a good woman ain't gonna do it like that. What ended up happening is you married a freak that you didn't half-ass vet, and now you getting that work from her. That's what happened. She was never yours in the first place. Anybody that cheat on you, they were never yours in the first place. Bottom line.
Also, why dude, you really starting to make me think the way that Together thinks, because you are very negative towards women.
Who, me?
No, not you, bro. Not you.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say,
You
bro,
go both
I
ways.
love women, bro.
Oh yeah, hey, trust me, we know. You gonna smash and you gonna smash and dash, nigga. I know.
No, man, no, because see, look, man.
I'm just playing with
One
you.
thing about me, man, I don't handle being broken. I had my heart broken
Yeah, yeah.
before, you know, and it was no good feeling. And I said never, ever again. And I used that method from that point on. And you know, yeah, I got stalked a couple of times, and it almost cost me my life. But I was at peace with it. At least I wasn't, you know, like these dudes you see on these reaction videos where their girlfriends getting caught up in hotels or their wives getting caught up in hotels and stuff like that. At least I didn't never have to go through nothing like that, you know.
Right. I mean, heartbroken. been there before too. You know, you think you got everything you need, or you right there in front of you, and you know the rug is pulled up on you. I understand that,
Mm-hmm.
but over the years, I've come to be well, I started to vet a lot more, um, to get things, you know, to be all right. Listen, that if you ain't got what I'm looking for, I'm not having it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can hold my own in the bedroom. That's all I
Wow,
got.
for a minute I thought you was gonna say I could hold my own nuts. That's what I thought you.
Get off the mute yourself. Mute yourself.
That's what I thought. My bad.
You mute
Oh
yourself
Lord.
right now.
Salute to
Nope.
you, Denise.
I
Salute to
thought
you,
that. Hey
Denise.
Denise. Hey DJ Chuck. Come take my place, DJ.
No, but what I was saying was,
I'm dropping down.
hey, what I was saying was, I'm not the only one saying this. I don't play
How
audio or women
rude.
saying this about other women. So I'm not bashing all women. It's just I call it like I see it. But
But the
I hear
truth,
I
I
hear what
don't
you
know
saying,
what you
man, but I
see.
got to be honest and keep it 100,
I've been,
man.
I've been honest too.
It's
You know, in my earlier videos,
in
no,
most cases,
in my
in
earlier
most
videos,
cases, bro,
Mondo,
it's
you
the
know,
men stepping out.
yeah, but
It's the men that be stepping out on their wives, man, and on their girlfriends, bro. Come on.
The
but
truth, the truth.
not from what women saying, not from what women saying now. See what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I'm
listen.
not I'm not no, I'm not saying
Mondo, you know, I had got on the men just as hard. When
what
I
I'm
first started this, I got on the men.
what I'm trying to say
But
is
nobody had no problem when I was getting on the
D
men.
true, D true. I ain't got a problem. Nothing you saying. What I'm saying is, and I feel what you're saying. You are right, because I done been cheated on in the past before, so I understand where you come from. I'm quite sure every man that's ghost watching, every man they honest with themselves. We've all been there. We've all been
Mhm.
heartbroken and have been cheated
Like I
on at
said,
least once. Everybody has played the fool. What I'm saying is, it's more frequent with men. We are more likely to cheat on women than it is for them. All right. Now, usually when men from even from my experience and from what I see from other guys' experience that get cheated on, they half-ass vet the woman that they trying to wipe up. They half-ass vet them. We don't vet. See, the thing about it is, once again, women are stimulated by conversation. So they are better at vetting who they are potentially going to get in a relationship with versus us men. We are stimulated by what we see. That booty big enough, that face pretty, the smile is pretty, pretty eyes, pretty feet, nice legs. Are we going in? We ain't taking the time to get to know her and ask her. A lot of dudes, you'll be surprised how many dudes that have been married for 2-3 years till their wives have been dating their girlfriend for 2 or 3 years, don't even know their damn favorite color. You'll be surprised.
yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say this right here. Between the ages of 18 to 29, I'm on every married adult between 18 and 29. 11% of women versus 10% of men. That's between the ages of 18 to 29.
This girl, wow. This girl
She
just
come. She
girl,
come.
you are a little nympho, Denise. You're a little nympho. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Hey.
Oh
I bet
Lord have
that brother
mercy.
wake up with a smile on his face every morning.
The knee trying to
What
put that
is
man to sleep.
hey Amanda? Who y'all got in the chat?
Hey, DJ
That's
Chuck the knee. Hey, go ahead.
I was wondering. I
Yeah,
said, who y'all got in the chat? She about to reverse cowgirl and all that. What is going on in here?
Mm-hmm. And she gonna let him record it, boy.
Just don't put it on the internet. Don't put it on the internet, please. Don't.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
keep it in the archives. Don't put it on the internet. Keep it in the archive.
She planned on putting him to sleep. What you think, Armando and Sniper?
dog. It feels like she
Ah,
gonna make him hungry. She gonna get up and make sandwiches
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. She might put his ass in a coma. The way she's on.
How did hey? How the hell this came to a pillow talk conversation?
Oh, cause she stepped in the. Cause she stepped in here. She come in. Hey, she stepped in here and started talking on smack. I don't know why.
Hey, but hey, to whoever that brother is, hey, best of luck to you.
Ooh wee. Hey, I don't know what.
I'll wake up with a huge smile on his face.
He gonna go to work. He gonna work whistling Dixie tomorrow.
Look at he gonna hurt. Look, he gonna go to work. Hey, he gonna be looking at the clock.
Man,
what
that
time
dude gonna be whistling.
on?
Man, that dude gonna be whistling while he work tomorrow.
Whistle
while you work.
So you were saying what now, D Truth, before we were I don't know if he can keep up. Hey, I pray to God he do. Ooh, the way you talk about laying
Don't
it on
have
man.
that man at ICU with all the energy she got, bro. They had that brother in ICU.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he gonna need an IV or oxygen mask.
Some salt tablets.
Lord, look.
D-Truth, what were you saying though? What were you saying about 19 to 20?
For 18 to 29 married adults, 11% of women and 10% of the men are more likely go out and cheat. Man, so there ain't no big difference in that.
Bro, listen, we know there's cheaters out there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We know there's cheaters out there. Okay? And if you real with yourself, statistics shows that men cheat more than women. And
that's all I was saying.
What'd you say, Amanda?
Yeah, that's all I was trying to tell them. That men, technically we are more likely to cheat before women do.
Yeah, because we always looking for something better. And it's not fair. And again, majority of the time, and you can look this up. A majority of the time, that woman sits at home, knowing her man cheats, and she stays there, and she doesn't do the tit for tat. Because why? Women are more worried about their home than they are about their man cheating.
We talk about
I do gotta say the truth though. I do gotta say, in some of the subjects that you do come up with, it does seem a lot of times that you are on these women's head about or certain.
You must have seen it about
it comes on. Hold on, it comes out a lot stronger than if it's a topic about a dude. And majority of the time, it's when somebody else bring up the subject about the dude does this and this and that. It changed to that. But I'm just being your little bro and just showing you how everybody is thinking right now.
You think I care about what everybody else thinking?
It's not, but
hold on. I'll tell you why. If they go look at all my old videos that I had done, I have got on men, but just as worse as women.
But it doesn't.
So I didn't hear nobody complain about me getting on men, but when I was getting on them. But as soon as I started getting on women and try to open their eyes and see what women done, and Plus, I haven't said nothing on some of these videos where I was talking about women. I let other women talk about what women was doing that wasn't right. You see what I'm saying? So
But
it ain't just me. It's other women saying this thing too. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, I call it like I said. If I'm going to call it down the middle, I'm calling it down the middle. If I got on me in my first 2 years, that was on here. Guess what? Some of the women got to catch the slack too. Like I said, I didn't say all women. I said some women. Like I didn't say all men. I said some men.
Okay. I'm just giving you what people are observing. Okay, so don't get your panties in a rumble. I'm just telling you what people are observing.
Well, I get it. Hey, look here. I know who some of them people are. If them women over there that talk about men like a doggone dog in that section over there, you see what I'm saying? And I'm just calling out some of these women for their bad behavior. Not all of them. From what I've seen, from what I have researched, guess what? They're gonna be some mad women. Cause guess what? If they get mad for what I say, they probably doing what I was talking about. What some women are doing. So if the shoe fit, hey, they got to wear it. If it don't fit, don't try to put it on.
If that's your logic, I guess. I mean, if you like it, I'm just saying.
But
You're gonna catch
but
that one woman. You're gonna catch that one woman that come up here, and she gonna ask you for the site, and she gonna go in your head, bro. I'm just saying.
now,
I can go. Go ahead.
D-Truth, you have to admit though, man, a lot of men, it happened to them because they don't properly vet the women. Okay. Number one, that's number one. Number two, they ignore the signs. They ignore the red flags. Because a person is going to show you who they are eventually. And it's up to you to actually pay attention to those red flags. And unfortunately, when it comes to a lot of men that get cheated on, get played like that, they ignore the red flags. They ignore the signs. And it's right there in front of them. And they choose
So
that north.
the women. I know the damn red flag. See what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
you
That's why I say
can't just
it's
some men know the red flag and some women know the red flag. So
exactly. So the thing, exactly. Now, one thing about the women now, a lot of women, you know what I'm saying? Like if they get them red flags in the beginning of a relationship, they bounce. They out.
Mm-hmm.
that's real
Now,
women. That's real women now.
now, now,
They
now
keep
the
it straight.
men, now the men, they get the red flags in the beginning of the relationship. They'll ignore them and they'll keep going. And that's how they end up getting caught. Instead of being honest with themselves and saying, hey, look, this ain't the woman for me. She ain't for me.
But then again, men and women play that character to get with somebody. You know what I'm saying? They can play that character all day long.
But I don't.
They'll
But
eventually show
I
you
don't
who
think.
you are.
Oh
They'll
yeah, I
eventually
know
show
that.
you
I
who
know
they
that's
are.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to vet them, bro. And that's something that us men, we don't do. We don't do how women, they take the time and women ask a lot of questions. That's why women are labeled nosy, because they ask a lot of questions. And it's good to be that way. It's good to be that way. Women they drilling you when they first meet you. They ask questions. Man, we be like, damn. What's your name? That's all we be wanting to know. Then next thing you know, we going on the dance floor with them. Getting the number, going to the Waffle House, and then going to the crib and smash. No vetting. No vetting. Even if you get, look, a dude to get on the phone with a female for 2 or 3 hours and won't ask her nothing about herself. He'll be on the phone talking about how he gonna smash her, what position, what all he want to do to her, and everything. He'll be on the phone talking to her about that for 2 or 3 hours, but don't be asking her no general questions about herself.
Now, let me ask you a question. Does that depend on where you meet this girl at? Or does it depend on what y'all, I mean, at what happened at the beginning? Like, hey, listen, I'm just out here trying to smash. You know what I'm saying? Like, your days when you're like, I'm just going out and I'm getting fucked up. I'm getting drunk.
Yeah,
So
hey, man,
it depends on what your motive is when you meet this person. I'm gonna tell you, it's different, because if I meet you out in a church, me personally, if I meet you in church, and I don't even try to date chicks that I meet in church. But if I met you in a club, it's different than meeting you in a grocery store.
I don't know about that. There's some people, man, they have met their soulmates in the club. So you can't.
Yeah. But majority of the time, when you go to the club, your whole purpose in life is to smash. See who you can take home, because usually you trying to impress your buddies, or you just out. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to get wet tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just smashing.
Yeah.
And look, you go home next day. You going to treat it to be. Oh, listen, I'm just trying to. Hey girl, look. This is what I'm doing. What you trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, we have that mindset when we walking in the club. How many numbers we can pull? What female who find the baddest female that we can pull and smash? We walk in the club with that mindset. Single men do. But women, when they go to the club, man, they just going out to have fun, hang out. A lot of times, man, they go out in packs, hanging out with their homegirls. They just there to have fun and dance. They don't work all week, and they just coming there to unwind. They ain't coming there to see how many dudes they can pull or see if they can take a dude home, because they ain't got to go to the club for that. A man will say yes a lot quicker than a woman will. A female could just pay if she wants some ding dong. All she gotta do is just pick up her phone call. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, female go to the club. Yeah, female go to the club, man. They just go in there to unwind and have fun and to hang out with their homegirls, man.
But sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they be thinking like a man. I'm finna go get for a man to go, especially if they ain't had none in a while.
Those be the ones that you don't wife. Those be the ones that you vet. And look, you meet a female at the club, bro, and she's coming on to you strong, and then you leave and you smash. Let me tell you something. You smash a female on the first night. Do not, and I repeat, do not even think about wiping her up.
Say that a little bit louder for the people in the back.
If you meet a female and she give you the cheeks on the first night, she is not wifing material. She's not wifing material. Ain't no respectful woman gonna give up the cheeks on the first night. Hell no.
Hell no.
I don't want nothing easy. Me personally, I don't want nothing easy. Because if it's easy for me, it's easy for the next man. Make me work for it. Make me earn
it. And then I see this right here. This is what I understand right here. A woman man drunk, right? And they always gonna say the woman could consent, right? No, they always say that, right? But both of them drunk. They all both been drinking. Why is always the woman can't consent? Why is it they can't say, oh, the man can't consent?
The world has changed, D Troop. It used to be a time when it was okay, but now, me personally, if I was a single dude and I met a female at the bar and she was sloppy drunk,
Nope.
I give her my number, and she is not getting in my car.
Yep.
She's not. How many times have dudes done that? Met a female at the club and she was just, whoa, where your car at? And y'all go drive on to the hotel or drive back to your crib. You smash it. She wake up the next morning and she like, who are you? How did I end up here? Oh, you great me. Where's my phone? Next thing you know, boom, you don't call a charge.
I'm gonna tell you, I see this video.
My advice to single men, look, if she's sloppy drunk, man, look, hey, just give her your number and you go make sure that she, ask her, does she have a friend that can come pick her up? Just say that, look, do you have a friend that you would like me to call, to pick you up? And even if she don't, and if you have to take her home and leave. Take her home and leave. Take her home and leave. Take her home and leave.
Yeah, I seen the video. I mean, I brought that up. I seen the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this woman and this guy they went to smash, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went to USC. They had expelled him from the college, and he had got charges, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, they dropped all the charges, right? Guess why? Because they seen that she was the aggressor. She kept pulling him, and that's why they dismissed all the charges from her. Dropped all the charges. But yet, when all the charges were dropped, they still expelled him from, kicked him out of USC.
Well, the thing is, she'll never put herself in that situation. Okay, here is the chain of command. If she's sloppy drunk, y'all at a bar, all right, offer her a Uber, a Lyft, or ask her, is there any friend you would like me to call? One of your girlfriends that you would like me to call to come pick you up. Explore every other option before you put her in your car. Now, if you do end up taking her home, take her home. Put her down. If you put, direct her to her couch, and then you leave. You leave. Leave. Do not stay there. Do not stay there and try to get no drunk coochie. Because she may wake up the next morning, bro. You may mess around and catch a charge.
Let me tell you, I've done that one time, bro. It's taking a drunk chick home after I finished my shift as a doggone, what I was security. And let me take, hey, you know what I did? No lie. That body camera was on the whole time. Because I'm taking you home, and, drunk girls, oh, you so nice. Oh, I like chocolate, man, and blah, 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 blah. And I said, no, I'll play it. I turned that body cam on. I said, hey, the body cam is on. Because at the end of the day, you're not getting me caught up with nothing. So I touched you or nothing like that. Nope, not me, say the cat.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely. I'm not just gonna, I'm FaceTiming one of my sisters all the way to her place of residence.
The whole way.
And the entire way. Just to be on the safe side.
Yep, you're right about
and the
that.
reason why I would explore every other option, and if there's no other option, if she's just stranded there drunk or whatever, then I would be a good Samaritan and take her home. The reason why, because suppose you go home and leave that woman at the club drunk, sloppy drunk at the club, stranded, no ride home or nothing like that. And then you get home and 11 o'clock, the next morning news come on and you see her picture on the news, breaking news bulletin where she found dead somewhere. Dead in grape somewhere. Where if you would have took her home, that wouldn't have happened to her.
Hold on real quick, Armando. Denise, I did security. I just don't. I do have body cams in my car because I did security, and they always charged up just in case. But I wasn't you. Don't stop it, Denise. Stop it. Stop it, Denise.
Hey, you gave her an idea. You gave her an idea.
You gave her idea.
Oh, she thinking now. Hey, she said her man's birthday weekend too. Oh, Lord have mercy. He in trouble. He in trouble.
They're gonna make them a homemade video.
Hey. Well, didn't Chris Brown make a song about making videos?
It's a couple of artists made songs about making videos.
Yeah.
But he's the latest one that I know of, making some doggone videos. Hey, Denise, man, listen. This make sure that you got some Gatorade and salt tablets for the weekend, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I know
some sandwiches.
Hey, Sniper, I know we're gonna hear about it next time I go live after this weekend. You know that, don't you?
I don't want to hear about it. We'll go to your bedroom, stay in your bedroom, boss. I don't want to hear about it. Do not want to hear about it.
Hey, but I tell you this right here, men and women, y'all gotta vet each other to the T.
Mm-hmm.
Ask questions. Ask questions. What's wrong with asking questions? Anything wrong with asking questions?
There's nothing wrong with asking questions. Hey, you know what though? It's like this right here. You know how we made different when we go to the doctors.
Tripod.
No,
that girl. That girl said tripod. That girl said tripod, bro.
You got the lights too, don't you?
I'm thinking she gonna lay it down on the dresser, bro. She talking about tripod, bro.
Oh, she going professional with it.
Yeah, bro. She doing that Lexington Steel, Jake Steed stuff, bro.
I'm done. Get off my phone.
She said, "Hey, look, talk about making a movie for real, for real." Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy. Lord, Denise.
Okay. Denise Diana DeVoe.
She's trying to get she's trying to get her Ron Jeremy on.
I see. I'm trying to figure out, should we send an ambulance where they at just in case?
No, leave them folks alone. Hey, listen. At the end of the day, they set themselves up for success or they set themselves up for failure. It's them.
Look, put the way. He gonna be on the way to the hospital with a smile on his face. They ain't gonna be able to get it off his face.
I hope he don't use that rural honey, or he might gotta get some.
Ooh, boy.
She said it's gonna be cheese and screaming in the soul this weekend. Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Mm-mm. Yeah, he's gonna be a happy he's gonna be a happy camper. For real.
A very happy camper.
You know what you just make the rest of us look like we you know what? I envy that dude. I envy it. Hey, shut up and go get in your bed and get some Snickers bar, as you call it.
Hey, did you all that ish talking that Denise doing in the chat? It remind me of somebody else that used to talk that same kind of crap up on the panel.
We gonna call them names.
Boy, they would go toe to toe. If both of them was on the panel together, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I had to tell you on the phone, bro. I had to tell you.
Okay.
I don't want to
put
say
nobody business
personality.
out there. I don't want to put nobody business out there. I got you.
Nah.
Hey, but you notice she put 2 laughing emoji and an emoji with a cheesy face, with a cheesy smile on the face. Then the guy come back and said, "It's talking about tripod girl. Use that home security camera." She ain't making no better.
She probably gonna be having nanny cams and everything up all over the house, in the bathroom, in the closet.
This dude about to have the best birthday of it. Hey, this dude about to have the best birthday of his life.
Of his life?
Yeah. She said, "Nah, I'm gonna mess him up. He gonna be okay." Talking about they got the 100-pack on deck.
Man, you better have an ice pack for that, brother.
The icy hot.
What the hell you need icy hot for?
Man, that dude gonna probably be pulling Charlie horses and cramps and everything, fooling with
her. Not if he has the salt tablets on the desk.
Shoot.
Keep no salt tablets on there. Hey, bro.
Some Snicker balls and some bananas. They keep that potassium in them.
Boy, she gonna lay him down.
Hey, okay, you know what? Hey, we're gonna stop talking about her weekend, okay? Because not everybody can have a weekend like that.
Hey, I got one more thing I gotta say, bro. That brother right there, man, if I was him, between there this weekend, man, I'd be eating me plenty of watermelon. I'll be loading up on zinc. I'll be loading up on as much zinc as possible. I'll be look, man, I'll be eating bananas, watermelon, and eating on me some cinnamon sticks, bro. Man, by the time the weekend roll around, she would be in trouble.
Hey, look here. Hey, don't forget about this. Hey, he better go work out, go run and get that stamina up too.
Oh, wow.
Look, we all sit here waiting for she gonna type next.
She said he trying to keep up.
Lord have mercy me. You know she was coming in with something. You know that, don't you? By that title, you know she coming in with something.
Look at you knew.
You knew what you
know
about
with them
pineapples?
What you know about them pineapples? You knew.
I thought you was a good girl. You don't know nothing about.
We thought you was innocent, an innocent good girl. What you know about them pineapples? You knew. I know what to do with them pineapples. I want to know what you know about them pineapples.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Hey, she already asked he got the whole security cam rolling. He been getting the security cam rolling that day.
Hey man, let me tell you something. Not only is he gonna have fun making the video, but he gonna have fun watching the playback on it.
Oh, you ain't never lie.
That playback gonna be fine.
That playback gonna lead to round 15.
Hey, y'all, guess what? You know how we go study football film when we play football, play sport. You know how we study film? That's how he gonna be doing that video. He gonna study. Okay. All right. Okay. I should have did right. Okay. I got it next time.
You knew we listen. You got to stop capping one day. You knew. You got to just come out and be like, "Hey, listen. I'm not as innocent as y'all think I am. I did some things back in the day. You got to start being real, because right now you're not being real."
Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Denise. See, you knew once again, what you doing with them pineapples?
Oh, she said it's good with eating cookies. Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Look,
She said she both in the 40s.
Hmm.
She said they both in their 40s. So, oh yeah, you living your best life.
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah, man. Man,
yeah,
40s is the new man. The 40s is the new 20s, and the 50s is the new 30s.
yeah. You gotta think about it. We staying in shape, you know what I'm saying? So, whoo.
Man, let me tell you something. Women in their 40s and 50s look better than these girls in their 30s and 20s. I'm serious, man.
Yeah.
These women in their 40s and 50s, bro, they are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you ain't saying nothing but the truth, bro.
But
You ain't saying nothing but the truth.
sure, I'm gonna tell
These
you like
sisters
that.
out here.
Go ahead.
Hey, these sisters
But
out here, boy. I'm telling you that, and they fit, and they keeping their stuff. Boy, they keep it. Woo wee. Hey, y'all better stop before I go to the nursing home.
I'll tell you this right here. I'll tell you right here. I see some on TikTok, right? This daughter was filming her mother, and she was, I think, 54. Guess what? She living her best life. She was pregnant. That 50-year-old mama was pregnant.
Pomegranate juices is good too.
Lord have mercy. They try to send that man to the
Yeah, hey,
hospital.
you know what? Hey, you know what? Together and Denise, why don't y'all start your a page or start content about juices that I mean, since you talk about eating coochie with doggone pineapples and strawberries, y'all need to come up and just once you lay out a blueprint.
Cash,
Cash, what's going on, Cash?
I ain't never seen Cash up this late. This is a surprise. I'm used to seeing Cash early up in the day, like in the morning hours. I ain't never seen Cash roll up in here this late.
You said, what
Salute to
decade
you.
we in?
What decade we in, bro? Let me tell you something, man. I wish
Hey,
I could tell you. I don't know.
hey,
Hey, bro, I wish hey, Sniper, man. Hey, I know you're a little bit younger than us, man. Bro, boy, I wish I could get in a time machine and go back to the dawn 90s, bro. Woo, Lord. What, boy. What a decade. What a decade
oh,
that was.
hey,
Oh, Lord, that
don't,
was a decade there, bro.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
Mondo, don't forget Cash. He over in England.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying, man. It's late over there, bro.
Nah, it's early. It's 5 a.m. over there.
Man, bro. The only people that's up that time of morning, man, the people that have to be up that time of morning. 5 a.m. man. And my last sniper. The
Yeah,
only
yeah.
people that's up there. You
Only
only
people
up
that's
for
up there have to be up. He
you only up for
must not have to go to work tomorrow.
you only up for one or two reasons. You either you have one or three reasons. Either you already at work, or you get ready to go to work, or you get ready to put in some more work in their bedroom. You get ready. You trying to get in. You trying to get in around or early round in at 5 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Hey, look here. The news said, ask the new dude, she got the red light.
Yeah, see, you knew undercover, look. Yeah, what you know about
Yeah,
the red
yeah,
light? You knew.
yeah.
You knew. What you know about
Undercover.
that red light? What you know about that red light? You knew.
And
First,
don't even go
first
talk
you
about
asked about the
TLC.
pineapples. First you asked
What you
about
know
the
about the
pineapples.
red
Now the
light?
red
First
light.
it was the pineapples, now the red light special. What you know about the red light?
And we know she ain't part of TLC.
The truth. I'm done with you already. I'm so done with you already.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. I told you, look. Come
Look.
on. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. You see that, don't you, Sniper? You
I
hear,
see
don't
it. Hey, listen.
you?
Hey, y'all the ones that sit here and believe that she don't be doing stuff. When you say you break headboards, that means that you know you do stuff. So I don't want to hear that no more.
Hey, look here. You know they. Hey, you remember that song, "Freeze Child Man at Night"? Oh, she came out today, did she? Oh, I already knew she was innocent. I already knew she was innocent. She's so innocent as she sings.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What you writing, Cash? Lord, boy, have mercy. See, Cash been in the bushes the whole time, Armando. It's like he been in the bushes the whole time. He taking notes. Lord have mercy. What is?
Mm-mm.
She talking about they together talking about stay limbo. Lord have mercy.
Together.
You know what?
So,
They could do all this in the chat. But you ask them.
And get up here and act like Claire Huxtable and June Cleaver. Get up on the panel talking like Claire Huxtable and June Cleaver, and get down in the chat and talking like Lil Kim
And Cardi B.
Hey, Cardi B.
and then you knew coming into my 4 dozen and a half oysters.
Oysters. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, you knew you were a little bit on the freaky side. You talking about some oysters. That girl talking about one of the most powerful, one of the most potent aphrodisiacs. you talk about some damn oysters.
Boy, I already know, boy. No, look here. I already know this weekend the cell phone gonna be off. Ain't nobody getting on no cell phone. Nobody calling. Nobody doing nothing. boy. This is
Oh
crazy.
my Lord, she done said it all. I'm done. Hey, y'all, you know what? I'm going to bed, y'all. I'm going to bed.
You just not saying that.
Yeah, I just looked down. You know what? I'm done with every single. You know what? Let me go get some water.
Oh boy. Hey, this was a great live, boy. Hey, like I said, you gotta keep it spiced up in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta keep it spiced up in the bedroom. You know, some men don't know. Some men don't know what they doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's some women just lay. There's some women just lay there.
Let me. You know, with this conversation we was having though about women being free. Hey, listen, I can handle a freak because you know what? To be a freak, to be with a freak, you got to be a freak, right? So
Yeah.
If she tries some stuff on me, I'm gonna have to return the favor. I have to. Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to double up. See, that's all about it. I'm gonna have to
Don't tell me
double
you
up.
finna pull out some handcuffs, bro.
Man, I'm pulling out handcuffs. I might tase her ass. You know, you never know.
Lord have mercy. Oh, yes, Cash. Yep. Yep. You assume right. Denise a big old freak.
But it's not
Denise,
all about. It's not all
Hey,
about that. Yeah.
Together said, yeah, handcuff the ankles. Together said, handcuff them ankles, bro.
Hey,
She
you
want to
gonna
be
get tied to the
handcuffed and
bedpost, or he
shackled.
gonna get tied to the bedpost? Hey,
She she want to
is
be
she gonna get
handcuffed
tied to
and
the
shackled,
bedpost?
bro.
What you say?
Together said handcuff them ankles or so. She want to be handcuffed and shackled.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you got to get that one, that you shackle the ankles up, but the more you can't pull your legs. It locks if your legs go open. So each time your leg is open, it locks your legs there. That's the one you got to, and you can't close it back unless you unlock it. Yeah, that's the one you got to get.
Can't tell my educational reference broadcast. Yeah, you're right. But
That girl said furry handcuffs. Wow.
No, those are
so
easily
yeah,
those furry ones. Those furry ones can easily be broken. You need the ones that
Mm,
cannot be broken. You need the ones that
mm.
you need a passcode. Let me tell you what you need.
hey, look,
Hold on,
this is what I
hold
want to know. This is what I want to know for all though. Who getting shackled to the bed? Them or him?
Listen, these are the ones that you need. Okay. So you got that one.
Hey, look,
And
can't
then
put.
look, hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. I got like 15 pairs. I got like 15 pairs in here. Then hey. And then look, if she wants to go real crazy with it.
Denise might like that. That might turn Denise off.
Hey, look, you see what you see what Cash Rose said? To-do list: buy oysters and furry handcuffs.
You got to get those real handcuffs.
Hey, Together said Tays on the nipples, man.
Hey.
Oh my God, but yeah, it's a freaks, man.
Lord, what have we started? Hey, what have we started in here?
No, what you started. This is what you started. This is your ass started this by with your comment talking about some freaks in the church, and then you knew it was going to this direction. I don't know why you playing like you didn't know
hey,
it was going to go in this direction.
hey, Sniper, I gotta confess something, bro. I gave him that topic, bro.
And you know what? Armando, your ass need to go sit in timeout.
Lord have mercy. You see what she said?
Hey,
she said
hey,
she'll let him, boy.
hey, listen, I'm gonna have to do a late night show with Denise and together, and we'll and put a little freak show on.
Put you knew up there too. But
Yeah.
you knew,
Man, no, you know why I wouldn't put. I
man,
wouldn't put her there because she'll be that one. She like that friend that sit in the corner when everybody else was kissing on the couch.
and then run and cut the lights on.
Mm-hmm. And look, and then what to talk about? Y'all heard P Diddy got arrested today. Hey, you knew start talking about her science fair project she did that week.
Not the side project. No, not that. Not that. Not that right there. Let's say it there.
Hey,
But
how long do you think it'd be before she come up on this? Come up here. Now, you knew. Leave them people alone. She don't need the police for no wellness check. They'll know if the newspaper is stacked up on it by the front door, something wrong. Okay? Talk about you need a well, or going to send there to the well. We're going to send the police to your house for fraud.
Boy.
Hey, Armando, you know I'm going to catch hell tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm. All of us are.
Mm-hmm. Do you do it with the lights on?
Oh, I let shoot. I like it with the lights on too. I like with the lights on too. I like to see it going in and out.
This conversation has got way too.
Yep.
Oh my God! Hey, but Armando, I do too.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Armando, I like. Hey, I like watching all that.
Mm-hmm. Especially if she cowgirl. Oh Lord.
No, hey, not especially if she got her legs on my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Oh
rap
yeah.
Oh, it's a rap sign.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can look up and see her in the eyes and see if I hit the right spot. The eyes are rolling one at a time to the back of the head. Then I can look down to see the juices coming off. Oh yeah. Are we gonna get tagged with this?
No, we can't. We ain't hit no trigger words. We ain't hit no trigger word. We all right.
We got to be careful because we got virgin ears around here, so they say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Boy, it was some kind of nice outside today, boy. It's kind of chilly.
Yeah, 49 out there right now. Yeah, 49 out there right now.
Mm-hmm. This is a good open up the windows weather right here.
Mm-hmm. It's that good patio weather right here.
Yep. Open up the windows.
I know y'all gonna do a couple rounds on that patio, especially if it's screened in.
Oh,
if that patio screened in, you might be out there all night, bro.
Lord have mercy. Denise.
All this talk you knew might put her man in trouble.
Soon D2 in his life, she gonna go in there and wake him up.
Yep.
Baby, I know you got to work tomorrow, but I got some ideas.
You ain't gotta wake up, but you gotta hit this right now.
Oh, all right, Cash. Take it easy. Be safe out there.
All right, Cash. Be easy out there, bro.
Hey, I like how you said that, Cash. You said some therapy, so we know what you about to go do. Hey, you see, sis, she said I already did.
Look,
sis,
he said therapy.
You better not have been listening to a live smashing.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Sis, if you was listening to this live with your earplugs in and smashing, I'm done.
I can see her doing it. I can see her going in there, hopping on that man with her Bluetooth still on, listening. Hey, got one hand on the headboard, the other hand other hand with a phone.
I don't know when you showed up. She said, I call it the slaughter position. No joke. Yes, ma'am.
And she did, you know what?
Ma'am.
She did disappear for a minute, though. She did disappear for I remember that.
Who you do?
You knew, yeah, she disappeared for a minute.
Hey, that girl said on the legs on the shoulders. I call that the slaughter position. Yes, ma'am. Hey, listen, you put them, you can get down deep. Put them legs on the shoulders.
Boy, somebody look. One or two people ain't gonna be walking after the weekend. I don't know who's gonna be able to make it work out this weekend. Do you?
It lands on the shoulder, but you hit number rock bottom.
Yep,
rock bottom,
tailbone and everything.
Hey, I wonder who's gonna be the first one to tap out, him or her.
Hey, listen, y'all might not see me this weekend. I might have to take a trip. I might have to go ask for some my mama some money, see if I go take a trip this weekend.
She said he be killing her. She said she be near crying. There she goes. She talking about the best position.
That's the best position.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, Denise, I'm telling you right now. Hey, any man would that put them when to put them girl shoulders legs on the shoulder, man, if they do it right, that puts you to sleep instantly. As soon as you bust. Oh, just roll over, put the covers on them, and call it the day.
Yep.
But I don't know which one is better, y'all. Which one is better? After you done broke her down like a shotgun. What would you rather her do to make you feel good about yourself? One, get up and wobble herself and make you a sandwich or eggs or anything, or go straight to sleep. Which one is a better feeling for you?
Man, putting her ass to sleep. Putting her ass in a deep sleep. I mean, when she's snoring loud. She's snoring loud. She calling hogs and pigs and cows, bro.
Look,
that's the goal.
You know
that's
that
the
means,
ultimate goal right there, bro. For real.
But you know what that means, don't you? You know what it means, right? Look, you ain't going nowhere because she's gonna come and cuddle next to you so you go right to sleep.
Nah, hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to
you.
When she get up to go,
you gonna put her to sleep, bro. She ain't supposed to wake up till the next morning.
Right. Hey, listen, but I ain't gonna lie. I like to see her get up, and she got them wobbly legs, and she got to grab onto the dresser and try to make her way. Hey, look. Yeah, you got it. You got it, boo. You want to do? You got anything else? Nah. I'm good. I'm just gonna go make you this sandwich. She falling up the stairs.
What's up, Simply Deep?
Salute to you, Simply Deep. Simply Deep, 1985. Okay.
Simply Deep.
I like that name though. Simply Deep.
We're talking about that right now.
Hey, Denise about he make her shake, and she go to sleep all the time. Dang. So Denise try to put him to sleep first time.
It's his birthday weekend. You supposed to you supposed to do all you can for him.
We do. I'm doing good. Rockabye. How she know? What she know? What you know about rockabye?
Now come on, now you knew black, y'all. She just put on her white voice for the TV.
You knew know about everything we talking about. Everything, probably no more than us. You knew probably no more than all of us.
Look, this is one country question. Is that what it is? Is that what it was, Sniper? I thought it was an earthquake. I think she posed that question to you.
Sniper. Sniper. Bruh, man, you got to take a road trip. Yeah, man. You gotta take a road trip, bro. For real.
You seem like the type of fellas that turn a naughty president with a chick into a funny ass story.
Mm-mm.
What the hell? I think.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought hey.
No, I don't know. Hey, a naughty story ain't gonna be nothing funny about it. It's gonna be naughty.
Look, hey, look. Simply Deep. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Put your legs on my shoulder. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna feel it in your tonsils. I'm gonna tell you right now. You keep on with that stuff. It's my gangster when it comes to that. I don't know who you think he is.
But hey, this been one of them nice conversations, huh?
Yeah, you turn this conversation to the freak zone real quick. You turn this into and I should have known you was gonna do this, D-Truth. I should have known this was gonna come out.
Look, I always got a second part to this. It always lead to something.
I don't know how we go from church to doggone ceiling fans.
Hey, first way, shoot, some of the church folks, they be doing the same thing. What they talking about?
I mean, everybody do stuff behind doors, bro.
So, hey, these talking it's gonna be night when the time come. Lullaby. Lord have mercy.
No, because listen, ain't gonna be the night after the first round. I tell you that much. Regardless, you can put it on you or not. After church, Snipe. After church.
Lord have mercy me. But
do your thing, Denise. We know what you got going on. You got plans. We ain't mad at you.
We sure ain't. So
I wonder if she got a stripper pole in her bedroom.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. She about to do it all.
I guarantee you knew got one.
Hey, you knew ain't got one. You know what you knew got? You knew got those little laces hanging from the from the ceiling.
A swing.
You know, hey, you seen the
mechanical swing.
Not the swing, but you got the laces, the little lace things that hang from the ceiling. They be doing the flips going up and down it, just like on the pole.
Mm-hmm.
She might got that door swing though.
Some Dick want to know, doing a wild hookup with a chick at some secluded area, would y'all keep her quiet during the act or let her express herself?
A secluded area, like out in the woods or something. Man, let her scream. I mean, look, that's a bonus for you if you got a girl screaming in tongues.
You can't say you brought it on yourself, you know.
Yeah,
I guarantee you knew got a mechanical bull up in there too. Like that girl on Urban Cowboy, man. What you
doing?
Oh my goodness. You know who I know got a doggone. I know got one in her room. I think Together really got one in her room.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Denise, I'm gonna tell you something real quick, Denise. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Do not come back Monday afternoon, Monday evening, and said and you tapped out. Don't come. Big. Okay, Sniper. It'll be one more funny if she won of those. What is you talking about? Who is this Simply Deep?
A streamer talking a chick. That's who you talking about. Who together call a big mouth?
Me.
Oh. She said, oh, y'all in some ish. Sniper, I think you in more ish than we are.
I bet you new song that the smash with is Genuine My Pony.
I told that song be playing. I told that song be playing when she be riding on mechanical bulls.
Yeah, boy. But
Hey, but see,
Lord
here's
have
the thing. Simply Deep. Here's the thing. If you in a secluded area, why not let her ride out? Let her get all those emotions out. Because you got to think, if you got kids in the house, you can't really be screaming, even if it's like 2:00 in the morning. You can't get that girl to say stuff she can't really say. But if you're in a secluded area, man, let her say whatever she want to say. If you're doing it right. Now, if you a 3-pump chump, it's no point of going outside. I mean, you make it to the driveway. That's it.
Mm-hmm. May not even make it down the steps.
Well,
but I'm gonna let her do what she got to do.
Yeah, he's good, just not safe on the weekend. Lord have mercy.
Hey,
Lord have mercy.
Denise, you got this weekend planned out.
Yep. So look, but no, we know, hey, Sniper, we know we ain't gonna see you in the chat for a while. We know that.
No, she gonna have to do the playback.
Yeah. So I gotta get ready to get off here. I gotta get up in the morning.
Simply Deep, don't put me in it now. Don't put me in it. No, don't put me in it.
Hey, hey, you know how to close her shop.
Man, go ahead, man. Go ahead and take it on, man. We're gonna walk out the club together.
Hey, what challenge is Simply Deep talking about?
Hey, who's driving?
Hey, I'm the sober one. Y'all two back there. Y'all two drunk. I'm the sober one.
Look, you see what she said.
You said you going to the bar after that. We know you finna go get on that swing, or you gonna get on that pole, or you gonna get on that mechanical bull. You ain't going to sleep. That we do know. You ain't going to sleep after this over with. You ain't.
Lord have mercy.
Hey. Okay.
Oh yeah. That's the goal right there. That's the goal. That is the ultimate goal. Have a squirting, and then afterwards have a knocked out.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yeah, listen, question. Hey, last question for all of you. For even y'all, who sleeps in the wet spot? Who sleeps in the wet spot?
Man, that whole bed gonna be wet. That whole bed gonna be wet. We both sleeping. We both sleeping in the wet spot that night. Just can't run no air. Can't run no air that night. Even outside of the house, I'm like, yeah. Oh yeah. See, you came in late. You didn't hear me talking about that patio action, especially right now, 49 degrees outside. You got a screened in porch. Oh, it's gonna be all night. Oh, it's going down on the patio. It's going down on the patio. We may not even make
Nobody,
it to the bedroom.
nobody's covering nothing up. You work so hard to make it happen. You might as well go to sleep there.
Cover it up with a towel. No, we're gonna be nasty together. We're gonna
Yeah.
sleep nasty.
Well,
Wet spot.
We ain't. Hey, look. Only thing you get out of bed to do, because I know women have to do it. You go out of bed and you got to pee. You get yourself right back in that bed and call it a day.
yeah, so go ahead and go watch the replay on it. But
You gonna lay down in
Sniper,
that? Shut your mouth, you knew. You gonna lay down in that mess, especially if he done, especially when he done did all that work and he laid down with his arms wrapped around you. You's laying there.
She going to
You's
sleep.
laying there.
She going straight to
Yep.
sleep. She ain't gonna be thinking about that damn wet spot. She going straight to sleep in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wake up sticky
KO.
like a mug.
TKO.
She gonna be sleeping right face down in it.
Hey.
From the knees to the
Like
belly.
Ted Pettigrew said, look like another TKO.
Uh-huh.
But Sniper, and then Amundo, then I close it out. Last thought and shout outs.
It don't matter where, if you go to church or you go to not. There's a lot of women out there that are freaks. If you can't handle it, you can't handle it. Pass it on to me, because I can handle it. All right. Y'all be safe. Pray for each other. Pray for everybody in your family. We're still praying for that young man who succumbed to cancer. And y'all just keep praying for the sick and shut in. Love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Don't respond. Don't respond back to you, New. She is
No,
not.
I want to talk about you. I talk
You
about
talking about
Denise.
Denise Stone Cold Free.
Mm.
That last comment.
Nah, that's simple. She said, but imagine her aroused at the moment, nipples be hardest, and enjoy herself in those moments. Whew. Well, Denise,
The patio action, was it clothing optional? Man, we can be out there butt naked.
but
Well, have
come
clothes
on,
on
man.
for what? Have clothes on for what? Simply deep. Clothes get in the way.
Yeah.
Clothes get in the way.
Hey, look, only thing you need is a moo, so we can just lift it up a little bit and or take it completely off, so you can walk to the patio and walk away from the patio. And hey, listen, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm going out there swinging. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out there swinging.
What do we need? Simply deep. What do you need clothes for?
Mm.
There you go.
All right. I want to thank everybody for coming out, supporting my little bro. Salute to everyone. Salute together. You knew Denise, Simply Deep, everybody else that came through. Salute, 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 salute. The True Sniper, my two bros. Salute, and special prayer to the family of that young man that has cancer from North Carolina. Salute, 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 salute to you all. You're in our prayers. And
he don't pass away.
He passed away. Oh, salute to you all. You're in our prayers. And everyone just say it's been a great live. And hey, I'm at a loss for words. I was like, you learn something new every time you do one of these live. But it's been fun, been a fun conversation. Salute. We'll pack for life. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my panel guests. Together came up, Sniper, Armando, my chat, you knew, Cash, Simply D, Denise, DJ Chuck, and all the bushwashers. Thank you for watching this live. Hey, I hope we get y'all some little partner for the bedroom action. We don't give away free partner for bedroom action. But like I said, Love and respect yourself, because when you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS. Self-love is the best love. Who can love you better than you love yourself? Peace. We out. Thank you. What do you want to do? There you go.
Hey, I bet you you knew be up there howling just like that. Oh, goodness. Good night, Denise.